The internet you know is just the beginning. Google, YouTube, Instagram, they float on the surface like boats on a vast ocean. Beneath them lies the deep web, private emails, bank portals, academic databases. But below even that, in the darkest depths, is a place designed not to be found. Not by accident, not by search engine, not by default. Welcome to the dark web. Before we step inside, take a moment. If you're curious, driven, and ready to explore what most people fear, subscribe to Dojo DevSec right now. It's the first step on your journey to becoming a real hacker, one who sees beyond the noise and understands the system. Go ahead, I'll wait. If you just subscribed, respect. You didn't hesitate. You made a decision to dig deeper, learn responsibly, and evolve as a cybersecurity mind. And now, let's begin. Let's start with structure. Picture the internet as an iceberg. The surface web is what we use every day, indexed, searchable, public. The deep web is vast and unseen. Think private data, research portals, health records, internal company networks. Then there's the dark web, reachable only via encrypted networks like Tor or I2P, where websites end in .onion and require anonymity to function. This layer doesn't respond to Google crawlers. It doesn't want your cookies. It doesn't care about your clicks. It wants silence, privacy, and obscurity. Accessing the dark web isn't illegal, but intent matters. Most people use Tor, which routes your connection through thousands of random relays obscuring your IP address. Websites on the dark web often lack visual design. They're text-heavy, slow, fragile, operating without JavaScript, analytics, or tracking. A typical session might start like this. Open Tor browser, connect to a .onion directory like the hidden wiki. Explore links, some outdated, some dangerous, some cryptic. Tor is open source. It was originally developed by the US Navy to support anonymous communication. Today, it's a cornerstone of privacy for journalists, activists, and yes, hackers. The myth says the dark web is only for criminals, but reality is more layered. Journalists use SecureDrop to communicate with whistleblowers. Human rights activists access blocked news sources in oppressive countries. Privacy enthusiasts explore forums free from surveillance. Cybersecurity researchers hunt for leaked credentials, malware samples, and exploit chatter. Law enforcement agencies conduct undercover operations, gather intelligence, and track illicit trade. Yes, there are bad actors, drug traffickers, identity thieves, black hat hackers. But even they reveal patterns worth studying. For ethical hackers, the dark web is a digital battleground. Let's explore what makes the dark web so compelling. Crypto is the currency of choice. Bitcoin, Monero, and Zcash dominate here. Reputation matters more than branding. Sites live and die by trust scores and PGP-verified moderators. Marketplace ecosystems rival legitimate e-commerce, complete with reviews, buyer protection, and search filters. AI-powered malware is emerging. Tools like FraudGPT and WormGPT claim to offer automated phishing and exploit generation. Puzzles and games exist too, from anonymous chess servers to ARG-style mystery sites. Some sites act as memorials, anonymous vaults of poetry, lost love letters, digital journals that never saw daylight. With mystery comes danger. Malware traps lurk in random downloads. A single click can unleash ransomware. Scams are common. Fake services, counterfeit currencies, phishing sites. Surveillance is real. Law enforcement watches, and anonymity can break. Legal consequences vary. Some jurisdictions prosecute just for accessing banned content, even accidentally. Psychological toll. Users report feeling paranoia, unease, even obsession with what lies beyond the veil. Using virtual machines, VPNs, and burner hardware is essential, but so is mental discipline. The line between research and recklessness is thin. Exploring the dark web doesn't make you a hacker. How you explore defines who you are. Ethical hackers study vulnerabilities, gather intel, analyze threat vectors. Educators demystify myths, raise awareness, and help people understand digital risks. Curious minds can observe, but must never cross into illegal terrain. Knowledge is not permission. Curiosity is not consent. But awareness? That's power. If you dive in, do so with care. Use virtual machines, use clean networks, and never, ever engage in transactions, clicks, or downloads without context and purpose. The dark web is not a monster. It's a mirror. It reflects our fears, our desires, and our boundaries. For cybersecurity professionals, it's an intelligence archive. For activists, a sanctuary. For criminals, a marketplace. What will it be for you? Exploration isn't about thrill, it's about understanding. It's about sharpening your ethics, expanding your awareness, and learning how anonymity truly works. If you want to become a hacker, not the Hollywood stereotype, but a real one, the kind who understands systems, breaks down barriers, and builds defenses, then this is where your journey begins. Subscribe to Dojo DevSec and unlock the skills, mindset, and knowledge that shape modern ethical hackers. Because in this dojo, we don't just hack, we evolve. Stay curious, stay ethical, stay secure.